franchising low risk for entrepreneurs than startups? There are many South African entrepreneurs that launched their business careers through buying franchises instead of starting new businesses from scratch. This is because franchising offers a plug-and-play business model that reduces the risk of failure compared to starting a business from scratch. Franchising also provides training and support for first-time business owners and investors who are shielded from the risks of starting new businesses. An overwhelming majority of South African businesses go bust within 5 years of being established. This is because new businesses can't compete with established, well-capitalized, vertically integrated competitors that control multiple stages of their supply chains, from raw materials to manufacturing, distribution, and sales. An example of a vertically integrated business is a clothing company that owns its cotton farms, textile factories, and retail stores, or a food company that operates its own farms, processing plants, and delivery trucks. So, these businesses are able to take their products from production hubs to their customers. There is no part of the supply chain that is outsourced to external suppliers. This end-to-end control of supply chains creates economies of scale, making vertically integrated businesses barriers to market entry themselves. These natural barriers allow vertically integrated businesses to undercut prices and dominate access to markets and customers. In some markets and industries, vertically integrated businesses become so big and dominant that they end up becoming oligopolies and monopolies. On the other hand, startup businesses, which usually operate in just one part of the supply chain, find it hard to replicate what established businesses do without massive capital. Instead of trying to compete head-on, the only hope for startups to survive or thrive is to innovate or leverage new technologies that disrupt, overhaul, or dismantle established supply chains. The beauty of franchising is that it addresses the barriers that startup entrepreneurs face when they compete against established, vertically integrated competitors or industry incumbents. About 89% of franchisees report breaking even within the first year, which is something that most independent startups fail to achieve. But what is franchising in its simplest definition? Franchising is an expansion strategy that enables companies to rapidly grow their market footprints through partnering with a network of independent entrepreneurs. These entrepreneurs, known as franchisees, are confined to operating within structured and ready-made business models of the franchisors, which are the companies that license their business concepts to the franchisees. The franchisees are responsible for finding startup capital, launching and operating their outlets. They also earn profits from their outlets but are obliged to pay license royalty fees to franchisors. This enables franchisees to operate under established brands with proven systems, marketing, and operations. Typically, most entrepreneurs who operate businesses such as fast food restaurants, dine-in restaurants, auto spares, hotels, grocery supermarkets, hardware, and homeware stores have gone the franchising route instead of going independent. Franchising in South Africa is lucrative overall, but profitability for individual franchisees depends a lot on the brand, sector, location, and the business owner's entrepreneurial mastery. Food and beverage franchises, especially fast food and quick service restaurants, are the most profitable franchises overall due to high consumer demand and frequent purchases. This category of franchises typically accounts for the largest share of franchise turnover in South Africa, with fast food restaurants contributing the biggest single slice of industry revenue. In this category, well-known brands such as McDonald's and KFC, and as well as local chains like Chicken Licken, Nando's, Spur, and steers dominate foot traffic and brand recognition. In South Africa, franchising is a major contributor to the economy and a generator of formal low-skilled jobs. According to the Franchise Association of Southern Africa, FASA, the sector generated a turnover of around 999 billion rand in 2023, which was equivalent to 15% of South Africa's 6.6 trillion rand gross domestic product at the time. This means that the contribution of franchising in the South African economy is higher than the contribution of mining and tourism, which contribute 7 and 9% respectively. The sector employs about 500,000 people, which is just over 5% of South Africa's formal workforce. While franchising offers many entrepreneurs with opportunity to navigate or even reduce risks associated with starting new business ventures, it is not without significant risks. There has been a fair share of corporate franchise failures that left franchisees with massive financial losses. Highly publicized failures of franchises like Chisanyama and Old Fashioned Fish and Chips serves as a cautionary tale for would-be franchisees that franchising is not completely bulletproofed.